How's it going, guys? So today I thought of a video the past few days I wanted to make, and it is going to be a video showing you guys the dailies that I do every single day, basically down to the last one. So the first day, I should honestly be everyone's first daily, is a farm run, magics and pawns. If you can't afford that, obviously, you just move down a little bit. And yeah, that is how I start off every morning, and I also always reset my XP tracker every morning, and my pawns are not done. So I will return to these later on. My magic should definitely be done. So yeah, step one, do your magic tree run and get your XP, and then I'll see you guys the next thing that I normally do. And this one is also quite important, by the way, to do whenever you do wake up, or just an hour or two after you wake up, because you want to do another magic tree run before you go to bed, because you can very easily do 2 magic tree runs within a day. If you do time your farm ticks properly, you can actually do 3, but that's quite hard to do normally, and you have to be quite a good no-lifer for that one. Alright guys, so now I am back and this just hit reset time. This is normally basically when all the dailies, well, every single daily does reset. So let's get started. So first thing I always do check is the Blossom here. You can get 15k XP plus like the outfit and whatnot, and Raft sometimes also includes in there. So 17.5k farm from just doing that. And I guess I can check now if my palms are ready, because you want to farm those as soon as you possibly can. Magics aren't too big of a deal if you only plan on doing them twice a day, and they're still not done. Now this is quite crucial to have a preset for this, which is your Jack of Trades. Probably one of the best things to do as well during the day or throughout the dailies, besides maybe Cache might be probably one of the best. Cache or Cache, however you want to call it. But yes, this is something I do every single day. I use it on rune crafting. There's about 50k rune crafting experience if you have the best Jack of Trades, which isn't that expensive anyways, and it takes just about a minute to do. I've also stuck my Wicked Hood on my Jack of Trades preset, so I do remember to do my Wicked Hood every day. It's pretty smart to do it. You don't really have to do it, but it is quick profit that you end up actually using up anyways later on. So there's a reward book. Obviously stop by here if you're a member. You don't have to do this, but it is a little bit of profit. Not too much anymore because battle staffs are like 7,300 each. That's only like 20k profit, but I'm always buying battle staffs anyways. So once you do it once, obviously click on your Vwax, reset the aura, boom, you're good to go. As well, while you are here, you may as well extend your divine locations for the day, and you can also extend your daily challenge. That is a must. And teleport back to the bank and just repeat the same process to your Jack of Trades one more time. And there we go, I've completed it twice now, and that is going to be another 24k rune crafting. Just talk to the guy and boom. So a very solid like 50k rune craft XP just from doing that. Then of course, Wicked Hood, teleport, and let go. Now as for divine locations, you can obviously do this right at reset in World 48 Birth Rope, or you can do it with like your clan mates or your friend chat members. I normally do mine in World 140 at BA Bank, and we just place Rocktail bubbles there. That is pretty solid. 95 Vwax for just this many runes, fucking solid. And Vwax are roughly 6k each, so that was like 550k profit for like maybe 30k worth of runes. Alright, maybe it's like 100k worth of runes now, but it used to be 30k. And you don't really have to do this, but I definitely would recommend it. Just make your own divine location for rock bubbles, or whichever one you normally do. Obviously, rock bubbles is a lot more beneficial than making like a U, because you need a lot of U's to cap, as opposed to making one Rocktail. It helps you a lot more cap a lot quicker. Now, if you do have woodcutting brawlers in your bank, I would suggest to you guys just to make a magic tree every day, and then whenever you have enough people that all have woodcutting brawlers, you can go cap together and you can place more than one tree, because it takes a while to cap with magic trees if you are using your woodcutting brawlers. But I have already used up all my woodcutting brawlers, so I don't really do that anymore. But whenever I did have them, I always made magic trees every day, and then whenever I had enough people to cap, basically we would just do that. And the rock bubbles have begun. I will see you guys the next daily that I do. Keep in mind this only takes about like 3 minutes, since rock bubbles do take up your daily quite quickly. Alright, after completing that, very next thing I do is I do teleport to the max skill. That I have a rune span thingy up here that you guys can obviously set. And I do my rune span daily challenge. Probably one of the best challenges to do every day, especially obviously if you do use Vwax on it. If you want a quick daily challenge, because this one does take quite a bit of time actually, you can do divine, or not divine, you can do a divination one, which is not that good anymore because of cash. Or I would suggest doing like something like crafting, which is like putting runes into like 30 or like 70 urns, which is like 2 minutes. But yeah, this daily challenge, especially when you extend it, takes probably over about 30 minutes. So yeah, if you have time, obviously do this. If you don't, then you can do the crafting one like I said. Now, of course, before this challenge, I was doing dungeoneering, and believe it or not, dungeoneering challenge is maybe not the best one to do, because you can also do sinkholes every day, which is kind of like an extended version of a daily, basically. And that is one daily I won't be showing in this video, but yes, do sinkholes every day if you are not 200 mil DG. Probably one of the best things to do. I would say if you're not on like a time schedule or anything, you can obviously just do a different daily challenge rather than doing DG challenge. Even though it's amazing and it's quite quick, there is sinkholes to always get you 200 mil DG. But yes, 350k DG for cashing your challenge in is freaking nice. And sinkholes can be anywhere from about 200k to 400k dungeoneering in about 10 minutes if you just get like a private team together, you and like 3 other friends, 4 other friends, and obviously you just don't steal each other's chests and things like that. That is what I did for all of my sinkholes whenever I was finishing my 200 mil DG. Anyways, after this challenge, I'm going to go back to my Slayer task section. I have Warbands in an hour and 22 minutes, or an hour and 23, I guess, 24 according to this clock. So I'll be doing Warbands, and that is definitely probably the most important daily to do if you guys have any time to reach a Warbands. Obviously, every 7 hours it happens, so for most people, the schedule is kind of shitty. And yes, I'm actually very close to peaking at 150 million farming already just from doing my my daily farm runs and Warbands every day. Freaking crazy. And last but not least, if you do have the room crafting sort of outfit, the other one from Treasure Hunter that was on there like a few months ago, wear the entire thing and do your Yellow Wizard teleports whenever you are doing your challenge. Awesome bonus for having this outfit because you do come here for a pretty decent amount of time. Alright, Warbands, let's go. Alright guys, and here we are 1 minute until cache time. Cache. I'm gonna say cache. Fuck calling it cache. And yes, I do choose to train divination for 20 minutes after my cache just to use up a div bonus, and I do this twice a day. So basically, I do train divination for about an hour every single day because I do catch 2 caches. And if you do have reset daily tokens, you can also use them on cache, but I would say it's quite difficult sometimes to reach 4 caches because that's a difference of like 12 hours that you're gonna definitely be online for. Not the whole 12 hours, but a specific timing, I guess. I don't know exactly how to word that, but yes, here it does spawn. Take off your thingy McBobber because you have to take it off anyways later on. And depending on how busy cache is, I normally don't become one of those automaton things right away just because everybody does it and then there'll be like nobody that's an automaton later on. So sometimes I just catch some memories right away and then I just wait for 1 minute to be up and then other people can't be that guy anymore. So yep. Either way, it should normally take about 5 to 6 minutes to do cache and then 20 minutes of divination after. And there we go, as you guys can see, 7 minutes pass, unfortunately, because it's quite busy today, but no biggie. And by actually doing this, just about every single day, I have almost 50 mil div. I have about 1.6 mil bonus left. Any bonus I do get normally goes on either div or rune crafting, so yeah, but this has been adding up to about 12 mil XP a month I'm getting in div, doing just about 1 hour a day. So once I complete this 20 minutes of div, I'm going to go back to doing Slayer, things like that, and then return 3 hours again later. And as I said, I did just complete Warbands, and I did get my 75 cap for today, so Warbands is basically out of the way, but I normally do go again on my other account and just help out my clan. And unfortunately, sometimes cache does interfere with Warbands, and I would definitely say prioritize Warbands over cache. Unless you're not going for like 200 roll stats and you're not 99 div, then obviously just do cache. Alright guys, unfortunately my clip did actually just fuck up. I tried to recover it the past 2 days. I haven't tried to reset my computer and didn't do anything. So I will redo part of this video, I guess, right now as you guys are listening. I did my cache that day. I'm actually going to be doing cache again in 1 hour. Actually, it starts from 1 hour exactly. The one thing I did forget to mention, and it's only because I don't have it yet on this account, but I need to go get it sometime soon because it is a skill that you should definitely do it every single day, but it is the Firemaking skill. Book of Char is by far the best way to train that skill until, I guess, until you're almost 200 all, then you might have to do some BA, get some bonus Firemaking experience, and then finish off with Elder Logs or Magic Logs, whichever one you can afford. Though I assume if you're going for 5.2 bill, you're probably doing Elder Logs because, yeah. But I'm sure you guys never seen me do Book of Char every day on my main account whenever I was finishing off 200 roll Firemaking, and it's about 250k Firemaking every day. Takes about 3 to 4 minutes sometimes. I basically just went to grab the Tukel ring, or Tukel ring, whatever the hell you want to call it, go to option 4, which is Fight Kiln, and then, as you guys never just drop the logs across the bank, and then drop like 7 different, I think it was 7 different spaces. It's about 3 minutes of like clicking and a little bit of effort, I guess, and then you can activate it, and you get about 250k or so Firemaking XP every day, which does really add up whenever like 1 year passes by. Now, last part of this video I did want to show you guys, which was basically, move this up a little bit, not that, oops, okay, move it up. This is not the right one. This is, here we go. So this is basically my tracker for, I might have to make this screen. Fuck's sake, it's so hard to deal with so many screens. Did I just click on the blue shit? Go back in there. Okay, there we go. So this is my monthly XP on my account, and as you guys can see, Divination every single day has basically been the same XP. Besides that time, I think I did 2 fucking Skype. But yeah, I have 14 million Divination experience monthly from doing cash every single day besides the starting. As you guys remember, double XP weekend was just about exactly a month ago now. So during double XP weekend, I didn't actually do cash. It was probably worth doing, just not training after the 20-minute mark. But it's probably still worth doing. It takes about 5-6 minutes, about 80k div. So I probably should have done it, but I was just too lazy to catch the right timing, and sleeping schedule was really fucked up anyways. And as you can also see, rune crafting monthly. Obviously, you guys know I just finished my 200 mil DG recently, so haven't been doing rune crafting challenges for that long yet, but has been maybe about 2 weeks or so. But that is 5 mil rune crafting speed right there. Not too sure what this was. I might have done some. Well, I think I was going for rocks back then. I was doing the regular Shattered Heart rocks, might have been it. But here's a look at my weekly rune crafting, 2.7 mil XP, and that's obviously from doing Jacket Trades twice with 50k XP a day, 350k a week basically, and then also doing the Rune Span Challenge and extending it. So at this rate, I should average roughly 10 mil runecraft monthly from doing the daily challenge twice, or basically extending it, and also 13 million div monthly as well. So that's 2 fucking dailies that you're supposed to do, and you'll end up getting like 150 mil XP in each of those skills after 1 full year. And of course, if you also the Book of Char, you should average roughly anywhere from 7 to 8 mil firemaking every month as well, which is pretty sweet. That adds up obviously over time. And if you do warbands obviously every day, which you should be getting, I think, 11 point something mil XP every month in the stat that you loot. If you loot 3 tents of the same tent, I guess. Obviously for me, I loot farming. I loot 75 farming a day basically. And my XP kind of shows it, 26 mil XP also because I do my tree runs and magics and whatnot. And I also did actually achieve today, doing my farm run, I achieved 150 mil farming, which is pretty sweet. 50 mil to go, which according to this should take me about 2 more months. That is crazy to think in 2 months I'll be done farming already. And the reason I'm looting farming, by the way, is just because, 1, it saves a lot of money because farming is quite expensive now. Gonna move the screen back over to my RS screen to be completely honest, because I don't know who the hell wants to look at that for that long. Here we go, that way kind of work. But yeah, palm seeds are about 200k now, and magic seeds are about 150k. And coconuts are 4k each, so it's like 100k you gotta pay just for the payment of the magic tree. It's probably not really worth, well, it's never really worth actually paying for magics, but I don't want to have my trees dying on me. It's kind of irritating, so just started paying for them the past like maybe 20 mil XP or so. I might go back to not paying for magic trees though, just because 100k just to take care of the 1 magic tree, But yes, unfortunately this game is very much so daily scape, and unfortunately with a lot of things it's stupid times as well. Warbands is every 7 hours, so you gotta make sure sometimes you stay up for that or not. Do not want that challenge. Abyssal Demons, yeah, sure. Melee XP for the win. By the way, the reason I was actually killing those creatures was because I got the main piece from the bigger ones. I give like 1k Slayer XP each. So yes, I'm chasing a pet, I guess. So you guys that know, shadow creatures do actually have their own pet, the things I was just killing. But there's 3 different types of shadow creatures, and each one drops a pet piece. I got 1 of them, I want to get 2 more. Now, as far as daily challenges go, if you are trying to do a quick one, like I said, just do the crafting one. But I do want to talk a little bit about daily challenges for dungeoneering and obviously sinkholes as well. As you guys know, sinkholes happens every hour, which is freaking perfect because I love dailies I do every hour because you can almost never miss it. I don't really believe that doing DG tasks actually for your daily challenge is that efficient really anymore when you actually think about it, because you can always do sinkholes for it. It's almost like an extra daily challenge on top of, kind of like when they brought out Vwax, you can double your daily challenge. Sinkholes in its own way is kind of like a daily challenge just because you can get anywhere from 200k to like 400k DG, and it takes within 10 minutes of work or so. And normally soloing 2 floors with C6 takes about 5 minutes each or 3 minutes each, I'm not really too sure. Almost the same amount of time, and then you get like 360k, whatever the hell XP it was, for cashing it in. Now obviously most people won't skip out on DG challenges and do like rune crafting instead, but technically it is more efficient. But you will have like rank 10,000 in dungeoneering if you choose to do that, because yeah, I'm like rank 4.7k in DG with 200 mil, so I could only imagine if you did it twice as slow basically, how much worse it'd be. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I will see you guys sometime in the next one, probably for old school actually. I'm currently doing a little bit of AFK cooking on old school. I'm not really too sure why, but it's something to do, I guess. Anyways, before the video does end, I will ask you guys what is your daily... I don't know if this mic gets my fan or not, but I just turned my fan on. Turn it off just in case. Don't want to be like an awkward fan sound in the background. But yes, I will ask you guys what daily challenges or daily things do you guys basically do. I'm sure there's a lot of other ones that most people as well do. As far as I know, Big Chin is probably a pretty big one that most people probably do as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, all kinds of games. When I save this clip, it better fucking save. Last time it was 7 minutes long, actually, the last time I tried to record this, and it corrupted on me or some shit. Every time I opened up Camtasia, it would not open even if I tried to recover it, but yeah. Anyways, Darklight What is also updated, if you guys didn't read that yet. It's also in the patch note video, I believe, that Regicide will make, so go ahead and look at that shit, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.